Firmware 1.1.0 is here, and today we're going to go over what's new. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, on the settings page, under the user interface section, you'll see that you can now change the screen rotation, rotating it upside down so that the cables can be to the left or to the right of the screen depending on your preference. All you need to do is select normal or upside down, then choose select and reboot. This setting will be remembered each time you restart the controller. For users who aren't connected to a network, you can change your time and time zone under the User Interface section on the Settings tab. If you're connected to the internet via your controller, it will automatically set the time and time zone for you. If we click Confirm, we can now go back to the control page and we can see that the time is on the right side of the screen. Moving to the left side of the screen, we have removed the Units drop-down from the Settings page, as well as renaming the units to Display Units on the control page. This setting only changes how the units are displayed on the control page. Next on our list of updates is the completely rewritten probing process and pop-up. We've also added graphics during this probing process to better indicate how to follow the steps correctly, as well as entering your bit diameter, placing your probe, etc. You can see here the indications of what part of the bit to measure, where to probe on your machine, as well as a progress bar while the probing is going on. Once probing is completed, it will also remind you to remove the magnet from your collet as well as the probe from your material. For probing Z only, it shows you which part of the probe to probe Z, as well as how to place it on your material. This will also show you the progress bar while probing and will remind you to remove the collet magnet and the probe once done. Yet another added feature is a progress bar when you're uploading a large file to the controller. The final major update to firmware 1.1.0 is the Wi-Fi connectivity. You'll see that there is now a drop-down with all available Wi-Fi networks, as well as the IP address display and the host name. To connect to a Wi-Fi network, simply select the network and enter the password. Once you've entered your password, you'll select Connect and Reboot. This will reboot the controller and it will be connected to the Wi-Fi network. You'll also notice that the icons display the signal strength from the Wi-Fi. And lastly, we see that our IP address has changed from the Control tab in the top left to the Network tab.